Wagwan brothers and sisters, thank you for coming back to watch our videos and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider pressing that subscribe button and also turning on the notification so that anytime we put a video on YouTube, you'll be notified so that you don't miss anything. So we talked about Rwanda wanting, sometimes back last year, we were talking about Rwanda wanting to bring immigrants from UK to Rwanda. So when our people who are following our resources go to the UK, the UK bundles them up, puts them in a plane. These guys have been through desperate journeys across Mediterranean and across the English Channel. Then when they go to the UK government bundles them up, puts them in a plane to Rwanda, to some refugee camp. And that's where they will be, applying for asylum and all that. So we saw the parliament, the UK parliament, rejecting this, saying it's against human rights and all that. But these guys have been trying, Rwanda and the UK have been trying to look for a loophole in which they can still make this possible. So that, because they don't want us, they don't want us. And we also say that we don't know what deal that President Kagame of Rwanda has, or how he wants to help these Africans. Probably he has an idea of, he knows how he's going to help them. Once, of course, he will be given some amount of money.
He has been.
So this has continued, and we are seeing the UK Parliament's lower house approving a bill to send migrants to Rwanda. So what is happening?
So the lower house of the United Kingdom's Parliament, the House of Commons, on Wednesday in the final reading voted in favor of the bill to send some asylum seekers to Rwanda. UK lawmakers backed the bill in a 320 to 276 vote, according to the Parliament's website. Alright, so Rwanda aimed to offer UK migrant scheme money back if Sunak's plan fails. The President, Paul Kagame, had confirmed on Wednesday that his government would consider a UK request for a refund if UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's plan to send asylum seekers to the East African country fell through in the Parliament. So the money is going to be used on those people who will come. If they don't come, we can return the money, Kagame told the British media on the sidelines of the Davos Economic Forum when asked about the possible refund. The plan has drawn some criticism from human rights organizations, some politicians who believe the measure will not help stem the flow of migrants. The first deportation of migrants from the UK to Rwanda was scheduled to take place on July 14, 2022. However, the flight was cancelled at the last minute due to the European Court of Human Rights ruling. So there's been a lot of back and forth.
Since 2022, that's a whole 2 years or 1 year something. So guys, let us know what you think. We don't know the plan between these two guys. We don't know what happens to our people, because our people usually go to Europe because they cannot find anything to do. Their minerals have been shipped to Europe rather than creating jobs which they can partake. So they tend to follow now those minerals because they know jobs have been created by those minerals on the other side of the sea. But now they have to be brought back to somewhere. I hope there will be jobs waiting for them, good jobs, so that they can, sustain their families, which they risked living back in their mother countries.
Some died in the journey.
Some died in the journey. But what we wish is our people, our leaders, could create, use our resources to create employment locally so that our people can stop going out there.
And it does seem like President Kagame had given up totally on this, because when you hear him saying, if it doesn't work out, we'll return your money. And imagine being given all of that money and the allegations that it had already been used for some infrastructure projects. So money is very tempting. You hold money, most people will just find themselves using it on something. So when you hear him saying we will return it, I don't know, maybe he had given up on it. And we don't really know what his plan is for this whole thing. We hope that it's something that is going to build Rwanda, build Africa. And it was scary for us because we want the borders, the opening of borders in Africa, but we are not sure if Africa is ready to pulling in people to settle in their countries. It's such a,
unless it's, you have a, you have something that they are coming to do. You have an economic activities that they are coming to partake, and they are going to make a lot of money from it. So economically, you are building them and they are building you. So finally, it will be a win-win.
Yeah, because dumping people in your country without a plan, without any...
Just because you are getting some money, it won't work.
No, that's the worst that Africa can do for itself. So we don't know, maybe they'll be dumped here and then something good will come out from it, or we are just hoping that it's not going to be another state of poverty.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section, and we cannot wait to see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like and share. Bye bye.